What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to another edition of Transport Fever with me, your old buddy, Mr. Moose. So, for those keeping score at home, this is episode 31 of our free play series. We're on our US theme map, and we're sitting here at the train station in Omaha to get started today, because that is going to be the focus of today's episode. We are going to work on, I need to turn those off. We're going to work on finishing up our main line. As you guys know, our east main line comes into here and our west line is supposed to tie in on the other side, but well, we haven't really gotten that done yet. So that's what we're going to work on today before the computer sort of boxes us in. Anyways, to bring you up to date, also at the end of the last episode, I was working on replacing some trains or adding some trains into this particular line here on the east main line. So I ended up adding 8, 10, 12 something trains to it. We've got like 24 now on the system for the east main line, and that is awesome. That should, once everything washes out, get us making quite a bit of money. Right now it's making 78 million, but I've got replacement turned on for some of the older trains like this one here, which should pop and change over any minute now. Yep, there we go. Yeah, so it's brand new and sparkling clean. So once everything balances out, all the trains get upgraded, and we get everything moving, we should be making quite a good sum of money. We're at $3.5 billion profit right now, so we're not doing bad at all. All right, so today's focus is going to be wrapping a line out of here, twisting it around out here, jumping the water, going over to Madison, and then headed up to Palm Bay, where we'll complete the entire line. So let's go ahead and get started. I guess the best place to start here is in Madison. Let's pick up and look at the city and see how everything is situated. I'm thinking high side, just because it'll be easier to come over the water, shoot up in here, bend into a station, and then go out and hit Palm Bay. So that's sort of my idea with this. So if we look up here on the high side, we're probably going to end up putting the train up in here. There's a lot of little houses up in here. Let's begin by getting rid of this road, because I know it's going to be in the way. So have you met my bulldozer? There we go. And let's get rid of these houses, just because I'm evil that way. Sorry folks, progress comes at a price. So we're going to need two rails on here, 2 platforms, 320 high speed catenary, yes, and we will definitely need a second street connection. And somewhere right around in here is where we want to be. Obviously I can't get in there with that house sitting in the way, or those houses in the way, so we're gonna have to pull out just a little bit. So let's just try to get this shaped up nice and parallel to the road. Or do we come down here and put it in over here? Interesting. Then maybe this side of the town would start to build out. There's a theory there. That's more with the center, but this would definitely give me the ability to block off some road here and encourage residential growth right in this area right here. You do have the power to do that, you know. Sway economic development. We could go right there. I'm sure that house up there is going to love the idea of being built right next to the railroad station. Gosh, I like it. That's where it's going to go. I'm sure, like, right now people are screaming, well, you didn't build right on the... Yeah, I didn't. And actually, some of these houses might go bye-bye. Some of them might have to go away in the age of putting in a tram. I didn't want to do that. There is no way on earth I wanted to do that. Train 26 needs to be replaced. Show me what train 26 is. Oh, there it is. Why did it pop up way down here? Normally it pops up right up here in my face. KC Torrance. All right. No big deal. I'll get to that one eventually. Yeah, let's come down here a little bit more. And let's put that in. Take out that business. No big deal. I am putting in trains right there. Yes, I am. Cool. Right. I like it. So far, so good. Magic wand tool. Upgrade that road. And upgrade that road. And did I put the bus lanes in? No, I didn't. Ah! Bus lanes. Put the bus lanes in too. Can't believe I forgot the bus lanes. While we have this big, huge, vast open space right here, let's pop in a tram station. Before the game goes, oh, there's an empty space right there. You know what we ought to do is put a tram station in there. Or we ought to put some houses in there and some buildings and some developments and all that good stuff. Can it go on this side? I don't know. Can it? Can it? Can it? Possible? Is it? Is it? No. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I hate when I do that. Stupid B key for demolish for bulldozer. It's the dumbest key selection ever. Not really. It makes total sense, but it just messes with me. All right. So looks like we're going right here. If we can ever find a spot to put her in, and that would be it right there. Not as, you know, perfect as I want it, but yeah, that'll work. So I put that in, but I didn't make it a tram station because I'm an idiot. There we go. Let's get that put into place. There we go. Nice. That's lovely. That's so lovely. It's almost like that's what I thought I wanted to do. Okay, so magic wand. Show me some more road here. Show me some more road there. Okay, business, you're probably going bye-bye because I like my grids. I like my grids. I cannot lie. Bet I can't do this. I got away with it. Amazing. That never happens. Almost never happens. That you're able to do something like that. How about that? I'm impressed. Madison, I'm starting to like you as a town. You're cooperating. You're getting along with me just wonderfully. Drag that out like that. Now you got some silliness going on here in the middle of town. What do we want to do here? Obviously, this road is going to come straight on down like so and destroy that two businesses there. No big problem. Or residences or whatever you want to call them. Those two little places that people go. No, I want that. Replace that, replace that. All right, some of this over here is gonna have to go. Have you met my bulldozer? Okay, I think I got that in straight. Do something about that, and do something about that. I don't understand the way this game puts these roads in. There's no logic to it. It is so bizarre the way it puts them in. It's like, oh, let's put this in at the most convoluted angle possible. I mean, really, who is laying a town out like this? Certainly not me. All right, so that gets us that done. That gets us that. So there's a block. And then if we come over here and, well, you know, planning for future growth, we go ahead and put this one in so that we just kind of tell the city where to go to meet our needs, not theirs. Really? Come on now. It seems so simple to just drag this piece of road to this piece of road without some amazing horrible issue. Yeah. See, that looks much better. Then if we get rid of this, so it doesn't continue to go that direction, and we more like have that be a block, like this. No, I like that. Oh, let's... No, no, no! See, that gets it straightened up some. And then over here we could have like a normal road come down like so. And another normal road come down like that. And then that road that I just put in, we delete. Because it looks stupid. And it ties in right there. Autosave. There we go. There, pull that over like that. And we pull that over like that. There, we got some nice little street action going on there. And then this little street's gonna come like that, and then do like so. Yeah, and then it's gonna pull over here like that and look absolutely hideous, but it's better than what the computer was thinking about doing. Yeah, and then we'll just drag this over. Yeah, we'll drag that like that, and then do that like that and take out a business. But you know, hey, I can say I'm all about making it the way I want it, not so much the way the computer wants it, right? All right, and then this road can just come off of here, there. Aha! Go away, red fleshy sign. Now, up on this side, we got the red fleshy sign up here we got to do something with. Which will be just, I don't know. What do we do on this side? Do we put a road over here? Oh, what the heck. Let's put a road over here just in case we ever need it. I don't anticipate ever needing it, but we'll just for giggles, we'll go ahead and put it in there. And then, well, just because there's a connection, we should be able, I mean, not like it's going anywhere, but we should be able to connect. Oh, come on with your stupid pretzel look. Boom, there, we're connected. That should be all the connections. Everybody should be happy. Yeah. And then we got to come back and put the, you know, the light rail in. But for now, let's get up here to Palm Bay and get the rail in, because the rail is the most important part that we want to get going. All right, so as you can see, the city has done a little bit of construction around my train station here. Ho ho ho, it will not last. Some people are about to go bye-bye. High-speed track with catenary on it, going out that way. Ooh, there's a lot of businesses going bye-bye. I'm so sorry, people, but you cannot stay. Have you met my bulldozer? Gotta go, gotta go. You guys are gonna have to go as well. You could probably stay. You're gonna have to go. Yep. Oh man, I can hear the little kids screaming in the background. Ah, we're losing our home to the bulldozer. Ah, so sorry. Had to happen. It was inevitable. You should have looked at the city planning before you put that in. All right, let's look at where we're headed. We're headed to Madison with a bridge that's gonna stretch. Oh gosh, Do we have to do that much bridge? Really? Seriously? I mean, I sort of like the bridge in the city because it gives us a way to get, you know, underneath there. Maybe we shouldn't have demolished so many homes, but I do like the bridge. I do like more of a bridge that high speed. I don't love the idea of having to build so much bridge to get up the ridge. Haha, see the way I did that? Bridge, up the ridge. Though it does make more sense to do that and keep things a bit more level. No, not that level. No, not that level. I like where we're headed. Yeah, I like that. That I can live with. I can live with that much bridge. And let's pull the adjacent section of bridge out as well. And just go ahead and get it both put into place. Boom, there you go. All right, so now we can work on fixing all the roads up here in town that we just demolished so easily. Do we have... Wow, we don't have over here. Interesting. All these people moved over to this side of town. We did not account for that. Wow. I don't even think we put... No, all that effort I put into this town establishing itself to the north or whatever, to this direction. And remember, it's, you know, it's all in perspective of where you put things in this game because there's no actual compass. But yeah, all the effort I put into the city expanding out that side and they came over here. Interesting. We have to come over and do a little massaging on this side of town. But while we're doing things, we might as well go ahead and put a little squirt of road up underneath here with some tram and a bus line on it that comes out over here, right about in this area. So we probably ought to just... Really, honestly, we ought to stop the computer from building things because it's just building. Stop, pause. Redevelop this whole area here. Well, how do we want to do this? So I got that piece of road there that needs to come down here. Go about in this area, like so. Yep. And then that should be able to stretch under like that, except it won't. All right, so if I come from here to here, that works. And then if I go from there to there, that'll work. And then if I spin it around from this side and go from here to here, that will work. Bada bing, bada boom. That is done. And then we just have to redo this to where it looks a little bit better. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Come on. Sorry, you're gonna go, you're gonna go, you're gonna go. You're gonna go as well. Should have thought about where you were putting your house. Heartless, aren't I? Just heartless. And that road's gonna need to go away as well. Holy smokes. Come on, I just want to get rid of this road and that house. I didn't like that house. It was ugly. They didn't paint it right. Listen to the excuses. Construction is not possible. Yes, it is completely possible. You just have to think about it in a whole nother light. See how nice and wonderful that is? Everybody is connected back up. Everybody's happy, happy, happy. Ah, here we go. Let's get rid of that little smidget of road there that I will eventually need. And this road here is just going to connect into that road there without any lip. Y'all aren't going to say anything about travel time. You're going to go, oh, we're happy to have a road. Thank you. There we go. That's all connected back. It all works. Eventually we'll come in here and we'll fix all this. We might as well fix all this right now. We're here. Come on, go ahead. Yes, yes, electric. and pull that a little bit to there, and we'll pull this little bit to here. There we go. Magic wand time. Cha-ching, shida-bada-bing. Oh, come on, too much slope. Oh my gosh, look at that. You're never getting anything up and over that with a tram. Okay, so we got up to here. We can go up to here probably. What are we gonna do about that? That's gonna be, oh, that's gonna be a disgusting construction thing. We're gonna have to like really demolish some buildings in order to get this to work. This is the one thing I hate about this. Like, that should work without any issues. Should be able to pop that in there without a problem. Just like I should be able to pop over that without any problem, but it's telling me too much slope. See, I can get it on this side. But over here, nope. Because the game went in and did something really ridiculous over here. Did I lay that road in? Surely I didn't lay that road in like that. Surely I didn't. No, that's just a 2-lane. I would have done better than that. What to do here? Didn't really think this out, did I? Yeah, through there and through there. That would connect that back up if we can get this side to work. It may be for a whole nother episode. Let's get the rail done and not get bogged down in this. So for now, we'll just come underneath the bridge, and we'll come over to this side, and we'll just run a couple of stops over here. But eventually we're gonna have to attack that and fix that. Yeah, so we'll just bring it. Well, I mean, let's be honest with me. I'm wasting time here. This station probably has full catchment with this whole area over here. So it's not that big of a deal right now. I'm just wasting time. But I did want to go ahead and put bus stops or bus lanes all the way around the city while I was here doing all this, hitting it. While we was doing all this, we might as well come around here. And look, see, that one does that idiotic slope, but yet it tied in just perfectly. Just looking where my pre-existing rail is at here, and I'm adding the bus line in because I do think the bus line, or the bus lane, excuse me, I do believe that helps out a little bit with traffic flow. Oh, let's get all this buttoned up real quick. Just some minor upgrades to the town. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, so that's done. Back to the track. Enough distractions. Let's finish what we came to do, right? All right, so we're just gonna roll all the way across here, staying as flat as we possibly can. Yep, it's nice and flat, honestly. It's doing really good. It's doing great. It's doing wonderful. It's popping in here, and it's gonna cost us $3.4 million to get over here. But I never heard a bridge we have to be. Oh, take that back. A tunnel did get pulled. A long tunnel got pulled. A quite lengthy tunnel got pulled. Do I really want that tunnel? No, I don't. I don't want the tunnel. Come on, we can pull this without that tunnel. Let's do this. Let's knock this out. Let's start on the outside and do it. Oh, no, it's gonna pull the tunnel pretty much immediately. Let's see. And that has to have a bridge. Here, we'll just pull it in short little sections. We should be all right. See, that's pretty straight and flat right there without even having to have a tunnel. And that is on that track there. Let's go back and look, make sure we don't have a tunnel. We did like carve into the sand a little bit. Well, that's much nicer. That'll work. As I say, that dog will hunt. All right. That is done. That is done. Grab this little squirted track, bring it up here. And drag her all the way back into the station at this point. Boom. There we go. I don't know. I'm sure we did that much cheaper than the computer wanted to do it with that tunnel. It's got a little bit of a roller coaster ride right here, but it should be all right. We could probably redo this section and make it smoother, but we'll go with what it is. It's not too terrible. Yeah, just a little hump right there. All right, so that is in. That side is done. Let's get out the other side and make our way towards the big town. So I guess we just kind of follow around this road here a little bit. Let's just come around here, turn, then we'll demolish the road right here. Have you met my bulldozer? There we go. And we'll get rid of this here for now. And then all this residential area has got to go bye-bye. Sorry, folks. Y'all should have known this was coming. There we go. All right, so let's just start here. We'll take our outside track and use it. We'll leave the inside track for the other rail that's going somewhere else. And we'll make as much of a turn as we can right here. Again, keeping in mind that we want as much of our turn to happen close to the station as possible, to account for our speed loss there. And then we can keep the rest of our speed up elsewhere. How did we get this big bridge right there? That makes no sense. Is there really that huge of an elevation drop right there? Yes, there is. Oh, wow. Who saw that coming? All right, let's run this as far out as we possibly can towards water. Oh, this is going to be interesting because I'm not going to have... I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. All right, so I'm thinking the bridge is going to be right about here, right? So let's start way back here and pull to about here. I don't want my bridge to be that high. So I hate it when it like moons up. And honestly, I like to go across the bridges flat if at all possible, but it's sort of hard to figure that out in this game, where you want your elevations to be. That's not too bad right there. That'll still give us a little bit of a pathway under there for shipping, should it be needed. Now the question is, do we keep going? If I put that in, they keep wrapping around and then climb up a hill into the station. Or do I make this one long bridge that comes all the way around the city and then goes over and connects back over here? That's sort of what I'm looking at. That would be a $4 million bridge right there. If I came off of here, came around, jumped the water, all that good stuff like so, in one fell swoop, that'd be a $6 million bridge. Huh. What an eyesore that would be for the city. It needs to come back more like that. Ooh, and then turning to get into this station. That's going to be horrible. There's not what I want to do. I mean, that's going to stay somewhat flat, you know? Yeah, that's actually pretty darn good. Pull it over just a little bit more like that. Other than that, we get pretty good coverage going over the water. As long as we leave something going over the water, that's all that matters, right? I mean, we don't have to make it sky up in the air. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make that locked in. It's gonna be our bridge. Yeah. And then it's just a matter of connecting back into it. So let's get this road out of the way here. Come out of our station here. This is going to be tricky. This is probably going to be pretty slow. I got to get into here. And other than making a really tight turn right here, which is going to slow us down way, way, way down, I don't know how to do it. We can get rid of this little bit of road as well. I will figure out how to get connected back to over there, but for now, let's figure this out. See, that's just gonna wrap around and be really slow. I don't like that. Maybe we should have rethought this. Okay, this is not. We're gonna redo this. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right. Now that I look at it, I just realize this is not the best thing to do. The best thing to do is redo all this. Boom goes the dynamite, right? All right, so we're going in there. It doesn't matter which track we come into out of here because we're doubling all this up. So let's do this. Let's come out of the outside here. Let's spin it around like that. Get our, our slow turn done right here. And then we just pull from here and go across and hit back into that bridge. It's already established. There we go. And that's only 2.5 million? Huh. Raise it up some. Gotta go up, gotta go up, gotta go up. Uh-oh, we got problems here. That doesn't work. All right, so let's pull from this side across back this direction. Huh, look. Got full clearance under it. Nice level bridge. Make sure that's the right size. I guess that looks like it's got good shipping underneath it. Yeah. Yeah, it's got shipping underneath it. That works. Oh, now that dog will definitely hunt. Let's turn it just a little bit more that direction. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Much better. Much better plan there, Moose. Nice having you use your head for once. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that'll work. That'll work like a plan. All right, so then we're gonna pull this out of here, like so. And we'll just do the whole thing in reverse. Layer back in. And then we got to fix all those roads that we destroyed. Who controls that bulldozer anyways? It's just a madman. I do like my bulldozer. I like having money, you know, like, I mean, what's the use of having money if you can't spend the money? I mean, I know the ultimate goal is to see if you can build up the biggest nest egg and brag about how much money you accumulated playing the game. But at the end of the day also, you know, blowing up some people's houses is fun. People are going to be starting to think, man, Moose is heartless. Did that join up? It joined up. Look there, ladies and gentlemen. We have a complete section of track all the way from one end to the other. Now all we had to do is signal it up and we're good to go. Ha ha ha. It's complete. All right, so signals. Let's go ahead and throw a signal on here. All right, so where they're merging together, I can't do multiple signals. As much as I love them and I want them, I can't do them. So I'll put a signal here. And I'll put that one there. That one's good enough. All right, then we can go up here and just start lacing them in. So signal here, signal there. Oh man, I had such a crack up the other day. Somebody commented on one of the videos, you need to put more signals in. What? What? Have you seen how many signals I put on a line? Oh, you must be kidding. All right, let's put one before we go over the water. I mean, who wants their train to break down when you're over the water, right? All right. We throw some signals on here, and then once that's done, we'll be in that unique position to get some trains on the line, and we'll figure out what we're doing with the rest of all this stuff. All right, so we got a train coming in here and a train going out there, and the same thing over on this side here. We can put our signals in because it doesn't matter. We just keep going up the line. Just placing them willy-nilly. There we go. In case y'all haven't figured out, the way I pretty much place my signals is I shoot for this area right here on my monitor, where the monitor is, and I usually pull the signals down to where they're just off the screen at the base, and that's a good gauge for making sure I'm placing them out the exact same distance. That's sort of how I do it, figure out where I'm putting them. Every once in a while I got to come in and make sure I put them in the right area. All right, so then put those there. And coming into this station, we'll put a couple in here. There we go. That is done. Let life resume. Now that the bad man has finished blowing everybody's houses up. Now we got to come back over here in Madison and fix this road that we so rudely destroyed. So let's go ahead and get rid of that and get rid of that. And this is our tram road, so we need to make sure that we've got our tram on it. And we're using the 43. There we go. Boom. That's done. Simple. Not even an issue. And then here, what we'll do is we'll bring this road back over to here. Oh, without all that stuff on it. No. There we go. That'll go there. And then this road has to connect back to the city as well. But the beautiful thing about it is we got that little squirt of road right there. It should qualify. Let's see. Let's grab this road and drag it up here and see if the city likes that. And do the same thing with this little bit of road. We'll drag it up here. It's not going to be nearly as stupid and windy as it was before. I'm sure they won't be happy about that. They'll try to break it down that way. And what are you telling me? Madison, Omaha. Madison, Omaha. Madison, Omaha. Oh, wait. Must be this little squirt of road. Yeah. That now can come underneath the bridge. Excuse me, it's not a bridge. It's a trellis. I should get that terminology correct. Or trestle. Yeah. I ought to squirt one of those roads in just for giggles one day. Boom, there goes the last warning. Holy smokes, we're all connected up. Ha! Hey, there ought to be a big ribbon cutting ceremony or something. All right, so with that done, we can come back here and look at the how we're gonna do commuter service here in Madison. So we did make a circle all the way around, so we can put a tram depot in, we can put some bus stops in, everything will be hunky-dory. So let's go ahead and go. Let's look at everything. So we have connection in here, so there's no need in really worrying about putting a stop in this area. So why don't we just put a stop here? And then we'll put a stop over here to begin with. One stop here, and then a stop down here. And then I'll throw a stop over in this area, a couple of stops over there. And that should be good. That ought to work. So we'll come down here, we'll hit here. Oh, how do I want to do this? All right, so we're just gonna do 2 quads is what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Let's have this tool and these guys, and I'm gonna put bus stop here, and I'm gonna put bus stop there. And then I'm gonna put bus stop here and a bus stop there. And I'm gonna put one there and there. And then over here, I'm gonna put one here, one there, and one there, and one there. That should work good for me for now. New line, another line, that'll work. All right, so for this town, we're gonna go on line 1. We're gonna come out of here. We're gonna go down here. Then we're gonna go here, here, and back to there. And then on this line, gonna go out of here, over here, down here, up here, and that'll work. So simple. How about that? All right, so Madison. There we go. And this is going to be commuter 1. Yep. And the other one will be commuter 2. It's because that's just the way I roll, right? Only 2 M's, not 3. All right, so that should work. Now we need a tram depot. And today at the tram depot, we're going to be buying a couple of trams. Go figure. Industrial zones over here. Autosave. Stop what you're doing. Hands off the mice, or you'll end up somewhere completely across the map. Welcome to 2050, everybody. It's a good time. All right. Here's what I hate about the AI. I really just, it drives me nuts the way they do this stuff, right? You're going to come in and you're going to put this little squirter street in, and you're going to put this squirter street in. You're going to have that one come here and that one come there and try to do an intersection. I mean, you almost have to grid the entire town out. Otherwise, the AI will put in so many intersections in your town that there's no logic to the traffic flow. You gotta almost keep an eye constantly on all of it. All right, buy a couple of trains. Red is the color I like. 1, 2. Set that line to be Madison commuter 1. There we go. Go figure. 1, 2, and we'll set those on the line for Madison's commuter 2 service. There we go. All right, so $3.6 billion is where we're at right now. How are you doing? Oh, we're at 111 million with the east line. All right, so here's where I'm gonna do something really, really dumb, probably. I think I'm going to lace this side up with just a ton of trains and get it going, because it's going to run the entire length now, and all my traffic is up in these areas right now that need to go. If I don't have ample enough trains on here, people are going to sit and I'm going to lose a lot of money, which I'm going to lose a lot of money if I had a whole bunch of trains on the line. So the question is that there's two solutions. One is I could put another intersection over on this side that allows this to switch over to this track, and I have a west line north and a west line south. And once the south line establishes itself, then I could merge the two together. Or I just add these 2 stations in and add a bunch more trains. I think I'm just going to add more the 2 stations in and add more trains. So let's pull up our west line, which is this one here that goes from Palm Bay to South Bend. So let's see. So it comes back to South Bend and then back into Palm Bay. And then it comes to here, and then it comes all the way down to here, right? And then it has to go back up through Madison again, and then end at Palm Bay. Palm Bay goes north, turns around, goes back to South Bend, comes into Palm Bay, then goes to Madison, Omaha, back to Madison, back to Palm Bay. All right, good to go. All right, so that line is ready to roll. And at this point, what I need to do is I need to find the last train on the line going north, which it should be that train right there. All right, so this train here, when it comes through Norwalk, we'll start adding trains on the end of the line. So let's look at how many trains we need. So we have 12 stations or 12 stops that have to be hit. So we need a total of 12 trains at least, just to get us covered. So that will be our goal. And this is the train we're using, is the HP8. So we'll lose a little bit of money for now. My goal of getting over $4 billion, probably not going to happen, because I am going to lace this up with a ton of trains just to get it going. It's probably going to lose money for a little while, but that's all right. It's been making $27 million. So, but anyways, the train we will do is the exact same one. We'll go all red on this. That's good. And then we'll put 11 cars behind it. Get that up to 320, which that's too many. There we go, 309. That gets us ready, and we'll clone this. And we're watching for... What did I do with that other train? Did I get rid of that train? Oh, I'm an idiot. Which one is... Let's see, that's going to Lonely Pine. Should be this train here coming in. Should be 31. So once 31 is one we have to watch, because it's the last train coming north at this point. So what we want to do is we want to put trains on the line until 31 comes back into Norwalk. At that point, we'll know that we have a train at every station. So that's what I'm going to be doing, is adding trains in. And I will basically, every time a train comes in, every time that train goes into a station, I will put another one on the line. So this is going on to the main line west. Go ahead and have it queue up, and it'll be sitting here ready to roll onto the tracks as soon as that train pulls out. I might have fired it off a little bit early, but that's okay. I can always manipulate it a little bit. I can hold it. It is this one here. Let's go ahead and pause it. And we'll let 31 do its thing. Now this is going to completely dilute my passenger load. A lot of these trains are going to go out with no passengers on them for a while, but that's okay. I'd rather get that done. And have trains constantly servicing all the towns than to have big, huge gaps in the line because the trains were going, you know, further and further away, and it takes longer and longer for them to get to the station. So hopefully by go ahead and lacing it up with plenty of trains, we'll build demand, number one. Number two, we'll constantly be pulling money in instead of having huge gaps where no train hits this station because they're having to travel longer and longer distances. The real bad thing is going to be like the trains right now that hit Palm Bay are going to have passengers on them to go north that are going to be sitting on that train forever. Oh, but hopefully now that we have a connection down in Omaha, we're going to have passengers that get off of the East Line to go up to the towns like Madison and Palm Bay. So hopefully they'll be picking up some passengers when they get into Omaha. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm watching this train. Once it pulls into Antioch, I will go ahead and put this train on the line, and I'll just keep doing that. I mean, technically, really, I don't have to put that many trains on the line. I could probably put 3 on and get away with it. All right, so that one is fired off and rolling. Let's go ahead and verify that this train went south. Let's see, that train is going down. Wait a minute. Yep, yeah, it still went down. All right, so there we go. There's our first train going over the bridge right here. He is making his way for the first time in Omaha. Not very fast. Sort of disappointed in the speeds that it carried. Then again, it wasn't a huge distance between the two. And into Omaha he comes. Now, how much money did he make coming in Omaha? That'll be a question. Anybody get off? Ooh, we got some people got off. Nice. Nice. There's nobody getting on, but at least some people got off. All right, so our train 31 is headed into Irving at this point. So once train 31 gets into Irving, so 46 and 31 are my 2 trains I'm watching. Simply because this is the lead train. I don't need to watch this one anymore. This is our lead train and this is our trailing train. So when this one is coming into Norwalk, I don't need to add any more trains onto the line. There's our train that is headed out right now, which is 55. It doesn't hurt to watch it. When we know it's getting into a station, we can go ahead and add this one on. It's like 3 trains will be good. If we just put 3 trains on the line, that should cover the gaps. And then we can tighten up the schedule after that. All right, so that one's in Irving. I'm gonna go ahead and set this one on the line. Let's see, once again, this is going on the Main West. There we go. So let's look at if this train pulls in now. It's coming out of the train shed there. That's coming out and going onto the line just about the time this one gets into Madison. So when this one pulls out, we put this one on the line. That one will be pulling into Palm Bay. That should have pretty much most of the circuit tied up. Seems like we've got a couple of holes somewhere, and I'll have to work on all that, but for now that'll at least get us started. So we'll put 3 trains on. I'll probably end up watching everything to see how everything's going. I would like to get it back into the point to where there's a train on the incoming and outgoing side of every station every time, but as long as we've got all the stations covered, I'm pretty happy, and we'll just see how that does profit wise. We'll see how much money we either make or lose off of it. Right now, the 55 train is completely full going to Irving. This guy's completely full. This guy's completely full. This train leaving out is got 40 people on it. So, but when it gets up to Antioch, it will probably fill all the way up. So I'm going to watch this train and make sure that this one gets on the line when that one gets up to Palm Bay. Oh, actually, no. South Bend is where that one has to get to. I might need one more train. I don't know. Anyways, that's what I'm going to work on. I'll get all this straightened out, and then we will pick up where I left off in the next episode. So, oh, even buying trains worth $3.7 billion. So, maybe this will help push us up over that $4 billion mark. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode today of connecting up our West Main Line. If you did, make sure you smack that like button, share the video with your friends, or feel free to share it with your friends. And, of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I try to do new videos each and every day. Trying to get back into the swing of things and do some live streams in the evening. Until the next time, stay safe. Have yourself a great day. God bless y'all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.